Hey, what's up guys? Tuki here, back again. Happy New Year. I hope the holiday season went well for you, your family, and your friends. This video is going to be a little bit different, hopefully a quick video. I say that all the time, and of course that never ends up being the case. But I wanted to reflect a little bit, as of course everyone is, on the year that was 2017. And while originally I was just going to have it be like a thread, a thread on Twitter about, hey, here are my thoughts on the year. I found that to be a little bit difficult, and to be honest, I found that to not really be as effective as I feel like this video could be. Not only in showing my appreciation for what the year was, showing my appreciation for you guys, but I feel like making this video is better for me as a way to just kind of put all my thoughts out there as far as how the year went, because from a excuse me, I'm trying to have this be all one take so I can just get it done. For me, it was more than just professional, if you want to call it that, between YouTube and Twitch. Although, professional side, personal side, it was very much intertwined, and that's going to be kind of the main theme of the video. So let me get into talking about this. As 2017 this is year 3, the end of 2017 into 2018. We're in year 3 of me making videos at this point. Of course, we started in September of 2015, and I know I say it all the time, but really, I never would have guessed we would still be here making videos, let alone having it, accomplished what we have through 2017, whether that be the 7K plus subscribers, 1.5 plus million views, the 5K followers on Twitch, and the 30,000 views, just under 30,000 views in the 6 months I've been on Twitch. It's been nice, let's just put it that way. While it might not be the biggest milestone or the biggest, success somebody could have on these platforms, I'm happy and I'm grateful for what you have helped me build over these past 2 years. And 2017, of course, whether it be the success through the numbers or getting into the EA Content Creator Program or being able to be involved in some of these tournaments, including some other how do you explain some of the other creators that have been involved in these tournaments? It's been ridiculous to be involved with that. And then not to mention the people I consider friends at this point through YouTube and through Twitch, some of the people I've been able to meet, over the past year. I'm beyond grateful for it. And when it comes to looking back on 2017, and this is where the personal side of things come in more, and why I thank you guys. And it took me trying to record this a couple of times. I'm trying to record this for, let's say, probably like the 8th or 9th time over the past few days. And during my last attempt, it finally clicked, and I finally figured out how I wanted to phrase this and how I really feel like I can drive the point across as far as what this channel means to me and how much this channel means to me. At the start of this year, I was in a very, very bad spot. I've talked about it before. I'm not ashamed to throw the word around there, and it is kind of the reason, it's one of the reasons as to why I do this in the first place. That being that I've struggled with anxiety and depression for basically all my life at this point. When I was 5 years old, my grandfather passed away from pancreatic cancer, and yeah, it's been however long now, almost 20 years, trying to deal with that. It didn't get easier as a few years later, I nearly lost my dad on a few occasions, and it was all that compounded. And I've been dealing with that for a very long time. Back in grade school, I've mentioned this before, missing hundreds of days, either legitimately being sick, faking being sick because of the anxiety, or actually being physically ill because the anxiety was driving me to that point. And to anybody that doesn't understand what it's like to go through that, I can't accurately explain to you how miserable of a feeling it is to... It's almost the main comparison I could say is like devil on your shoulder, angel on your shoulder, where over here it's just nothing but negativity. The worst possible thoughts you could have that are constantly chipping away at you. Meanwhile, on the other shoulder, you're telling yourself, like, this is all bullshit, don't listen to this, but you can't stop listening to the devil on your shoulder. For those of you that understand that battle, you know what I'm talking about. Whether it is, as the dog, I think, is barking at a squirrel, if you could stop, Emmy. You know, whether it is that inner struggle, that just pain in your chest, that just... I don't have to explain it to those that know what I'm talking about. To those who don't know, I am so happy for you, and I wish you would never know what that is like. But that really, while there have been some points, like I said, missing hundreds of days of school, doing anything I could to stay home and be with my family, despite the fact that, you know, it fucked me out of some valuable time, being with friends, just in general. I mean, you miss that many days of school, even just graduating high school. Close call. Still graduated on time and everything, no problem. But it was a close call there for a little bit. And, you know, like, after high school, you know, you get a job, you kind of focus on stuff. But for me, that's really all it was. Like, every once in a while, then, a pretty bad bout would pop back up, and it would just be having to get over it. And then, at the end of last year, it was actually December 30th, 2016, after watching, it's the reason why I remember this, after watching Ronda Rousey get destroyed by Amanda Nunes. As you know, if you follow me on Twitch, because I show Emmy sleeping on my bed all the time, it's right there. Sitting in that bed, getting ready to go to sleep, something clicks in my head, and that started the worst 2 to 3 month stretch, probably of my life, where every day was legitimately a struggle to just find a way to be content, not even happy, just find a way to be content, even if I was doing something, you know, that, you know, I enjoy, whether that be, you know, just being with family. Like, I can remember playing pond hockey with my dad and my best friend and being miserable the whole time. Skating around thinking I should be happy right now, I don't have a damn thing to worry about, and just being miserable. And that continued for the first couple of months of 2017, and that brings me back to this channel and to you guys, because having the outlet of this channel, no doubt, helped me get through that. Whether it was the hour or two it would take to record videos, getting that reprieve was invaluable, or however the hell you want to phrase it. I'm pretty sure it's not the right term, but you get what I mean. Having that time meant the world to me. And I kind of talked about this back, I think it was during an episode of the Blues Fantasy Draft series. I kind of talked about this. I didn't know how to phrase it then. But after this year, where, you know, I got over that, and then over the summer, end of July, it was rough as a good family friend passed away. But, like, this year for me in general has been huge in terms of personal growth with who I am, you know, as a person, just in general. And this channel, you guys have been such a huge part of that. Having this as an outlet to just be creative, having this to take my mind off of things. And then in the later half of the year with the streaming and being able to interact with you guys on a different level, it has been so important to my life. So whether it is only 7K subs or whatever, the numbers don't matter to me. Like, whether or not I can't even say, like, heading into 2018 I have a goal of, like, oh, I want to hit 10K subscribers. Like, of course I do. I want to hit 100K. Of course I do. But for me now, it's more about enjoying this for what it is. Whether or not I hit 10K, 100K, whether or not this becomes a full-time job, for me now, this is more than just a hobby. This is something I genuinely enjoy, and something that helps get me through the day, on top of, you know, the fact that I can sit here and carry a stream for however long, you know, developing the actual, I guess, mic skills, as we'll call it, you know, being able to carry a stream like that. It's just what this has done for me, what this channel has done for me as a person has been invaluable. And I have you guys to thank for that. And that is why I thank you at the end of each and every video, at the end of each and every stream, because I mean it. You are allowing me to do something that not only helps me personally, but I try to view it in this way. I have the opportunity to have my videos maybe be that escape for somebody like I have, you know, channels that I use for an escape, whether it be Game Grumps, OSW Review, and there's so many different other channels. Like, I have those channels to be like, okay, you know what, today's not a great day, but I can go there, try to make it a little bit better, and that's really kind of like my goal as an individual, is just, did I at least do my best for the day? And if I need that little bit of a pick-me-up from a YouTube channel or whatever else, knowing that I could be that for someone else is what makes this worth it. Again, for me at this point, it's not about sub count. It's not about the money I make from this channel and Twitch. It's not about that shit. This means more to me at this point than I ever would have thought that it did. And it took me quite a while here to be able to properly phrase this and to word this out as I wanted to. But being able to potentially be that person, even if I'm just that person for one individual, that makes this worth it. On top of this channel helping me, if I can also help somebody else just make their day that much better for 20 minutes to an hour a day, I'm happy. I'm content. And when it comes to 2018, that's the goal. I don't have a sub goal. I don't have a view count goal. I don't care if I end up getting invited out to Vancouver. Like, I had the opportunity. It just didn't work out at the end of last year. I don't care about that shit. This channel, genuinely, this and Twitch, it's more to me than just, I want to make money sitting around playing video games. It's more than that at this point. And I have you guys to thank for that, for giving me the opportunity to have this channel grow to the point where it is, and to have me, come to this realization here at the start of this year of what this channel really is for me at this point. So again, I thank you so much for the support. It's ridiculous. It is. For what this has become, not only to me, but for hopefully what this has become. And I honestly have the Winter Classic on in the background there. I should have turned it off. Like I said, I had to re-record this a couple of times. But for what this channel has become for me, for what it has potentially become to you, I cannot thank you enough. And as we are here in 2018, no matter what this year brings, I'm excited for the future. And I hope you guys do, in fact, feel the same way. Even if, you might have to suffer through videos like this where I'm actually just wearing a t-shirt for once, not a sweatshirt, and you get to really see how just fat my damn face is. But, it is what it is, as Buffalo scored. Yeah. Guess I'm rooting for the Sabres. I'm not. Well, I don't even know. Who should I root for in the Winter Classic? By the time you see this, the game will be over. Tell me. Who should I root for? Who should I root for? It's completely off topic. Thank you guys so much for the past 2 years. Thank you so much for 2017. I'm looking forward to the future. And like I said, if this channel can help anybody, that makes it all worth it to me. And like I said, it's tough because if anyone, whether this channel for you is just, hey, whatever, you like NHL franchise mode videos and I entertain you, cool. If it's more than that and it, can pick you up a little bit if you need it, that's incredible to me. It is. And it's so tough too, because when you're in that situation and you have that shit going on, you always kind of hear the same kind of things as far as, I guess getting help in a way. So it's tough to know what to say to somebody when they're going through that. But at the end of the day, for me at least, all I could say is you just have to find those things that are worth moving on for, no matter how bad it gets from a personal standpoint, a financial standpoint, whatever. You have to at least find the things that you care about, focus on those, and keep moving forward. For me, in my life, I know there are going to be more valleys, there are going to be more peaks, and I can accept that for what it is. But all I know for right now, January 1st, 2018, I'm in a damn good spot, and I have you guys to thank for an awful lot of that. Again, I hope the holiday season went well for all of you. I cannot thank you enough. and hopefully this video ends up being what I wanted it to be, as opposed to, you know, just a post on Twitter. No offense to whoever just went the post on Twitter route. I felt like I needed to do a little bit more than that. So thank you again, guys, and I will see you soon.